I wanted to try something different for Tactics Tuesday today, or tonight rather. I wanted to just go ahead and do some tactics organically rather than a prepared tactical puzzle or two. And yeah, so let me know if you like this better or if you like the prepared tactics. So feel free to let me know in the comments on YouTube or here in the chat on Twitch. Okay, so I just want to do a few of these, and sometimes the chess.com tactics trainer messes up, so I may have to refresh. Okay, let's jump into it here. Oh, and feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Yeah. So my thought is to just go knight e4, threatening queen g5. If bishop f6, then queen g4 should do it. But I'm not sure if knight g4 is the quickest way to do it. I think I'm just gonna go knight g4. Sorry, knight e4. Knight e4. Ah. Okay. So, like I said, when I go back, my experiences with these arrows, that sometimes the chess.com tactics trainer just messes up. But I'm gonna try and go back here. Okay, it didn't mess up that time. So yes, the idea was to go knight e4, and I'm threatening queen g5 checkmate. Black tries to free up a square for his king, but I can just go queen h5 mate. Okay, let's get into another one. White to move here. This one's tough. Perhaps rook c5 and threatening to win this knight. I'm not sure. Yeah, rook c5. And then this check. Okay, so let's try and go back and look at the thought process here. Well, the point is, so like I said, threatening the knight. If the queen just moves somewhere, I just grab the knight. So you know, if you're not calculating, you know, it may just be like a reactionary move for the queen to take the rook, because there's not an immediate defender. But of course there's this check and a discovered attack on the queen, and this dark square is blocked off, so the king can't come forward and defend the queen. So that was nice. Okay, let's get into another one. white to move here. This is interesting here. Yes, I believe the move here is knight f6, so I'm going to go ahead and do that very quickly. And then... Okay, so... What happened here? So, there's this pin. That's the first thing I saw. There's this pin, so... This queen can't move. So what does that mean? It means that I have to calculate what's happening between, as far as tension between these other pieces. Okay, if I take the knight, bishop could recapture. If I check and bishop takes, that deflects the bishop from this capture here. So then I can take with check, and what happens after? Oh, right. So the bishop is covering the rook. So then I can just grab the queen for free. With mate coming shortly after. Okay, next problem. My first thought is queen to h5, just threatening mate. I'm not really sure how black is stopping that. So what happened here? Queen h5, bishop takes. Yes. So I'm assuming the better idea here was to rook check first, but let's go ahead and try again. Because it's more forcing. I mean, there's, like I said, there's stuff like bishop takes f2. So let's try that. Okay. Yeah. This is just a little more more forcing, more accurate. So it's important to see this rook sack, because sometimes, you know, one tempo can be the difference between a win and a loss. So yeah, it really wasn't appropriate for me to play queen h5 there. It's just a little bit too slow. Okay, let's get a few more in. Alright, black to move here. Funnily enough, I'm looking at rook d2. I mean, it looks like a weird move, but it seems like it may warrant some consideration. I mean, there's this rook takes, and then maybe just king h8. King h8, queen check, takes, check, pick up now. Oh, this is not so sure about this one. Yeah, that was really sketchy. Okay, so my analysis of that was definitely wrong. Let's try that again though. Probably a little bit too much counterplay happening over here, even though I think it'd probably still be winning for black. So let's look at the forcing moves now. So rook d1, king c2, maybe doing no, that can't be right. Sure. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Oh, so I just had to force the king into this. Okay. Right. So by going rook d2 first, it allows white to sacrifice and start getting all kinds of craziness near my king. So by throwing in that check first and then another check on d2 as opposed to just going rook d2 and expecting white to walk into that, I just had to kind of force it. Okay, I think that's just another lesson. I mean, just like the last problem, it's good to find forcing moves first. Okay. So white to move here. Rook g8, bishop f7, check. That looks bad. Perhaps this. Okay, so that was pretty simple as far as just deflecting the rook from the defense of, or the stopping of my h-pawn queening. So point is, if say king goes up somewhere, I just take the rook and queen shortly after. Okay, let's try one more. And if you're getting these and you're a novice, good job. Okay, so there's a threat here. Not an immediate checkmate, but puts me in an uncomfortable position. I think queen takes is appropriate here. Yes, I believe so. Queen takes followed by rook h4. Or maybe rook h4 first. Not so sure. Rook h4. Right. I get mated. Yeah, I think. Okay, so can we bring up an analysis board here? So the point here is, after this rook comes down, I can just defend with the knight, and yeah, I should be in pretty okay shape here. This rook is coming, and it's not clear how black finishes this attack, and it's not clear what the compensation is for black. Alright, that was pretty good. Let's go one more. Okay, black to move here. Hmm. This one has me stumped here. I mean, it seems the only move here is queen e5. But after queen d4, queen takes, rook takes. I'm not seeing the follow-up here. Okay, let's just see what happens. Is there something else? Yeah, I really wasn't finding the right idea here. Let's try this again. So we know this is correct. Okay, maybe black is fighting for a draw here instead of a win. If that's the case, yeah, I'm really not sure. Yeah, this one has me stumped here. I mean, this is the only thing I can. Okay, let's look at the answer for this one. Extra points for you if you figured it out. Yeah, I was looking at this, but then I didn't see the follow up here. I guess this is enough. Right. Okay. Yeah, I saw this, and then I was like, I didn't see the recapture. I wasn't really realizing that it kind of puts black in just a winning position. So yeah, so I just was looking at this and I was like, okay, well, he picks up the pawn and I can't queen, so, but I wasn't paying attention to the pawns. So yeah, this is still a win for black here. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed those tactics, and let me know if you guys like this better for Tactics Tuesday or just the prepared tactics that I get from various sources. Okay, let me know. Thanks, and I'll catch you guys next time.